There we go.
Select a memory card.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm starting... I'm a little
Select
late,
a
but it's
file.
okay. But I really gotta get out of bed earlier. Work is just making me more and more tired. Publish that. My dog just walked in. There we go.
Select your character.
Alright, so all we need to do is finish up Metal Sonic. We are on Speed Highway.
So, what stage do you want to play?
And then we can start mission mode. Oh, my dog just left. Oh, barely made that. Ow. Oh my god, I'm always gotta get a different angle for that. Dang. Hate that I got up later.
Select.
I wake up at 7, yet I still take a while just to get out of bed.
So, what stage do you want to play?
Oh well. It can't be helped. Well, I can, but gotta work on that. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go, we fixed it. Damn it, I missed it. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, what's left? There's Skydeck, Final Egg, Lost World,
So, what stage
Red
do you
Mountain
want
as
to
well.
play?
There we go. Okay. But God, somehow I feel like this Metal Sonic is still gonna take like a bulk of the stream. It's just because now we're getting to the stages that take a while. But we're definitely doing this faster than Thousand Year Door because, well, that's an RPG and there was a lot of stuff to do in that.
Select
And there's a lot of stuff I didn't show on stream because it would just take forever. But here, all we really do is just skip the Chow races because
So, what
just tedious.
stage do you want to play?
How in the hell am I meant to do this without going on spring pads, rockets, and ladders more than 4 times? This is one of the most vertical stages. Oops. And zip lines too. Because I believe it also counts towards the second half of the stage too. got the rings, now I just can't lose them. Okay, well. There we go. Oh my god, get on the rocket, please.
Select. So, what stage do you want?
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I just don't understand why they want you to redo all of Metal Sonic's stuff again. Kind of wish there's something more unique to him. Like if they made, or like reimagined Stardust Speedway in 3D. Just for like adventure style, that'd be so cool. But no, it just wants you to replay all of Sonic stages. But again, it was a Dreamcast. It was during the time of learning 3D for developers. There we go. Alright, 3 stages left. And they're the longest stages. Ugh. They're not bad.
Select each.
I love Skydeck. I love the music. It's such a cool stage. Lost World, I just hate the water second because it's just a lot of waiting.
What stage do you want to play?
I just can't feel like they take up a bulk of the game. Shit. Can't see. What? I don't know why. For some reason, I thought he would just let go automatically. I forgot to just push the button. Nope. I wanted to cancel my jump, not spin dash. Shit. 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 How did that happen? I hate that he just slips off. What? Dude, what the hell is going on? Random bot in chat. Kill this guy.
Strong wind will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed, hang on to something.
Oh my god. I died. I've never died there before.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed, hang on to something.
There we go. Excuse me? Okay, cool. 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 Very cool. Ah, fine. That took a while. Alright, don't forget the rings.
So, what stage do you want to play?
Now, damn it. Ah. Cool. Damn it. Whatever. Maybe we just go the normal way.
Strong wind will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed, hang on to something. To destroy a cannon, aim a rocket into its center.
There we go. Oh. Do you play on GameCube or is this a PC board? This is the GameCube version. Oh crap. This is the GameCube version, but emulated. Because this is how we get RetroAchievements. Crap, I want to restart, but then I have to collect the 50 rings again. But I have 100% of this on my original GameCube. And also on Steam. And we're about to, crap, do it again. Crap, I haven't gone this way in a while. I'm used to doing the skip. Screw it, we'll collect 50 rings. How did I mess up that skip? I have an idea. If you have Metal Sonic, you pretty much have 100%. What are you missing? We're missing mission mode. Because what we need to do is still do all of Metal Sonic's missions, do all of mission mode, and each stage has their own specific achievements from this little tracker we have. I hope we don't lose any more rings. Like, beating the game itself already took a 50% of the list, but the other 50% is going to be the long con of everything else. things up here. Naturally, yes, we would already be 100% done with the game, but there's much more the game wants me to do. Crap. How can we not make that? Mission mode's going to take a while, especially with Ice Cap. I always do that shortcut as well. Me too. I'm mad I messed it up the first time. I don't know what the heck happened.
Select.
The main path is so buggy. I used to do the main path before I learned to skip, of course. But man, just playing through the stage normally just takes so long. But once we're done with these 3 stages, then we can just do mission mode and somewhat have fun with certain things. I'm just not looking forward to the ice cap. Crap. You play most of the retro games?
Strong wind will blow you off course.
I would say for my streaming career, yeah, I have mostly played it. But man, it's weird to consider this a retro game. Ugh. I feel old now. But I mainly play whatever I feel like. I've already played through pretty much all of my childhood games on stream. But if something new comes along that I really want to play, then we'll play it. Uh-oh. No. Well, this game's from '98. That is true. But it doesn't change the fact that I still feel old. Nope. There's people that consider PS3 and 360 retro. I know, that's so weird to me too. But somewhat it is. Think about it. The Nintendo Wii came out in 2006. So next year it'll be 20 years old, which is crazy. Frick, I tried. So generations first. No. Oh my god, that's so weird. Alright, we're done with Skydeck. Just 2 more stages. Well, I don't know. It just weirds me out that there's still some people out there like, oh, I don't want to play NES or SNES games. They're so old and janky. I'm like, bro, they're fun. I don't understand why people want to play newer games that are realistic. I'm not looking for realism. I'm looking for fun. I wish I remember how to do the skip in this stage. So unfortunately for Lost World and Final Egg, we gotta play through normal. Then are you hyped for GTA 6 or nah? Not really. I can literally wait another decade. I don't care for it. I had fun with GTA 5. San Andreas is still my favorite GTA though. But I think it's just to the point, like, you've waited so long, it's like, I can leave it, give or take, I don't care. The problem is I know they're going to do, like, starting price of, like, $100 at this point. I was like, I'd rather just pirate it at that point. But I'm in no rush. I can easily wait for it to go on sale. I'm excited for it, but I don't mind the delay. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. I can literally wait longer if need be. But even if it does come out, I'm not going to be first in line to get it. I can just wait for it to go on sale. I am not paying full price for whatever it's going to be. Right now my mind is on the Switch 2, because I am excited for that. The console price isn't bad, but the game price is going to be... Ugh, oh crap. There we go. Right now, I just need all the Sonic Adventure. I just need all the Sonic games on GameCube to be on the GameCube Online for the Switch. I will buy it day one along with PS5 so that it gives you a bit of time to save. That's a good point. Save up money for it. But it really doesn't help that both Xbox and PlayStation are raising their price on consoles now. When they were already hard to get before, now it's just going to be more expensive. I don't even want a PS5, mainly because there's nothing on it that I want to play except for Demon's Souls Remake. And that was when it first came out, and other than that, it's like, There's nothing else on PlayStation I want. Everything I mainly do is just either on Nintendo consoles or PC. Crap. And my PC can run Monster Hunter, so I'm good. Ah, what? He didn't jump. PS5 doesn't have any exclusives. I'll probably be paying like $500 just for GTA 6. That's what's crazy to me, when people buy a console just for one game. I can't do that. When people were considering buying a PS5 just for Astro Boy, I'm sure it's a great game. It did get Game of the Year, but man, I do not want to pay that much money for just one game. Oh crap, I forgot to switch the camera. Even as a kid, I love Sonic. I remember going to Toys R Us and seeing Sonic 06 on a demo kiosk. And I was like, man, do I want to ask my mom for a new console just for one game? No. But I mean, eventually, my brother did get an Xbox for Halo Reach when that came out. And when I did get it, I did play Sonic 06, and I did beat it. But I still can't fathom people buying a console for one game. Oh my god, that took a while. What the hell?
So, what stage do you want?
I gotta remember to get the rings. Right now, just those exclusives can come to PC, I'd be very happy. Then I'll buy that full price day one, I don't care. I'll go over it just because it's like a cultural hit, but I'm generally against pre-ordering, but since Red Dead Redemption 2 What's such a good thing to have my support? That makes sense. I think what throws me off is people are curious or complaining on what the story may be, and I'm like, story? For the longest time, people never really cared for the story. But San Andreas, Vice City made it so good. But then when we got to 4 and 5 with multiplayer, it's like, I don't care anymore. I just want to run around and just do stuff. Well, I don't know. If I want to run around and destroy stuff, I just want to play Kirby's Air Ride. Personally looking forward more to the story mode. That's interesting. I think it's because like none of the story from each of the games really tie to each other. They're each their own thing, which makes sense. But I think it's because I've gotten to the point where certain games like those, where it's just for me, RD2 was the best game story. That makes sense. That I can accept. But with GTA, it's just, eh. I don't want to. Like, I'm getting tired of these games where it's like 90% movie, 10% game. Like, let me take control. But also the problem with GTA 5 story was, if you pick the wrong ending, the wrong ending at the end, you can permanently lose one of your characters. Thankfully, I picked right the first time. But it's like, how would anyone else have known? Like, no one wants to be spoiled. Alright, I have the ring. Ah, I missed a shield. Okay, now we can panic. Hopefully there's enough rings here. I do want to play Red Dead Redemption as well, but on stream would take forever. Because right now I still gotta figure out what game I want to stream next. Just something to get me through May. Oh my god, I missed that. Oops. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Because right now the only other games I'm waiting for the rest of this year is, of course, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. I really want to play that. What are your favorite games? Sonic Adventure DX, which we're playing now. Sonic Adventure 2, Super Mario Sunshine, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I love Earthbound a lot. Oh man, what else? I have like a whole list. Smash Bros. Melee. Illbleed. Like, I pretty much did grow up with 64 GameCube era. So of course I do have a heavily bias towards that. And Dreamcast too. But I never owned one. I've still never fully owned a Sega console because I didn't grow up with it. Shit. Those are some of my favorite games as well as I grew up with the GameCube and Wii. I loved the Wii too. It was so much fun. I remember my brother and I saving up as kids to get one. But it's crazy. Like, it felt like it was like that console generation was like the longest part of our lives, and yet now these newer generations come and go quick. Wii U, PS4, Xbox One, they just seem like a blur now. Also DS and 3DS to some extent. I add Kid Icarus Uprising to the list. I've still yet to play Kid Icarus Uprising, but I have it ready to go on my computer right now. But same thing too with the original DS, but I have the DS Lite, not the brick DS. I brought that with me to school all the time. I would play Mario Kart, download, play with friends. Same for Mario Party. God, what a time! I miss my Game Boy Color Yellow. But now no one brings their 3DS anymore. No one wants to do Street Pass. I can go to an amusement park with my 3DS and no one wants, and I get nothing, no results. Makes me sad. It felt so long ago, yet I remember like yesterday having the DS Lite, then DSi, then 3DS, then 3DS XL, then new 3DS. Characters go to if you are emulating, you might have to mess around with the control screen a bit. Maybe. Because I do have it ready to go. But the only characters I played was the original on NES. It just sucks that we've only had Uprising and nothing else after that. I remember it being a launch title on 3DS too. Because the game made your hand grip on OG 3DS. Yeah, I never like certain games on 3DS, like with Monster Hunter, like how do you even do that? I remember when Smash Bros. First came on 3DS, it was like I broke my circle pad, it wore off, but then once I got the new 3DS, it was fine. I delete Smash Bros. To make Sakurai work on characters in the sequel. That I can see. I would delete Ultimate too. I've already had my fun with it for like the first year, and then that was it. I really hope we don't get a new one for the Switch too. I can't live through a whole nother character reveal. My heart can't take it. If they do make a new one, we just need a smaller roster. Ultimate's too much.
Select.
But I do remember growing up with Smash 64, that was so much fun. The Melee really blew it out of the water, I loved it. I don't know who else they can add, to be honest. Me neither. Like, they've done practically almost everyone. But I don't want everyone at this point. More Sonic and Zelda. I feel like we have enough Zelda. But with Sonic, I'd rather just them add Knuckles. And we already have that with Project Plus, so I'm good with that. For the people complaining it's not original. Maybe. I'm gonna say it like this. People are gonna complain no matter what. That's just how they are. Like, that's the issue. Like, if we do get a new Smash, nothing they do will make people happy, no matter how hard they work, and it just saddens me. I just want better movement like Melee. That's all I ask. You can do whatever else you want, add whatever characters, just give me Melee movement. But then with 4 and Ultimate, they just said no. And I was like, alright, I'm just done. Hey Dante, that'd be a cool moveset. That would be cool, especially with all of his styles. But instead we got the Mii costume. And boy, I did not care for Mii costumes. I know a lot of people would pay for alternate skins, which I probably would have too. But I was not playing Mii Fighter that often. But you know what? I still bought them anyway. And it revamped some characters' moveset, like Sonic, for example. Yeah, they did that in Project Plus, which I really enjoy his moveset there, because it's more like Sonic Battle instead of whatever he's got going on in 4 and Ultimate, and Brawl as well. So much spinning, yeah. So weird. Oh yeah, I forgot while we're here, we can get another achievement, but it's going to take forever. Well, we might as well do it now. I think it also just really doesn't help when they made so many clone/Echo Fighters. Especially with Simon and Richter, how like, no, they're not Echoes, they're different, when they're still basically 1-to-1. You have to kill the purple guys? No, we don't. That was forever. Near the end of the stage, there's a very slow-moving platform that hides some extra lives at the top, but like I said, it moves egregiously slow. I'll show it off, we're almost there. And the game wants us to get those extra lives. Excuse me. I skipped it during when I played as Sonic originally. Let me take care of these guys. Up there, that platform. Eh. Nope, come on. Eh. I did not know that was there. Me neither. Eh. And I played this game like 30 times. There's a lot of things about this game that you'd never know. I learned when I first started, you can unlock Big the Cat earlier than intended. Oh, look at it go. If you beat Casinopolis as... Ow. Once you beat Casinopolis as Sonic, normally the game wants you to just grab the Ice Dome, go to Mystic Ruins, and call it a day. But what you can do is, after Casinopolis, just go to Station Square near the boat, and you'll see Big the Cat just standing there, and you can just talk to him, and then you unlock him. You don't have to wait till after Chaos 6 to go to Lost World to get him. Alright, here it comes. It's coming down. Eh. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. We're on. Now we have to wait till we go up, and hopefully we don't get hit by those, or else we're screwed and have to do it all over again. This platform is so slow, I had no idea it existed either, and this has been a game I played years since release. Me too. Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hang on, are we moving up now? We are. I only need to do this once, but hopefully we don't get knocked off. Eh. Here, we're gonna wait for it to get to the absolute apex of its height. Come on. Because how high do those things go? I just need to get on the middle ladder. And we only need to do this once, then we can just play the rest of the game like normal. What even is the purpose of the platform? To take you to a secret area to just get some extra lives, but is it worth it? No. All for a single life? I think there's 3. But like I said, still not worth it. But I need this for an achievement for Retro Achievements here. Okay. I'm still going up. Okay. There we go. Now we're good. Oh my god, that took forever. But we don't have to do that again. The tracker should update and it will show it. There we go.
Select your camp.
Alright, now we just gotta do final egg 2 more times.
Stage do you want to play?
Then we can start mission mode and suffer for that. Like I said, there's also an extra achievement here for jumping no more than 4 times per segment of Final Egg, but we'll worry about those achievements later. Because it's going to be this, mission mode, stage-specific achievements, and then the boss rush. And then we're done. But damn, Metal Sonic is taking me a lot longer than I thought. And that platform didn't really help. Oh yeah, don't forget we got to pick up rings. I've already messed up like twice as Sonic for not picking up 50. There we go. I can't see, Captain. Here we go. Mission was a bane of my existence when I was just getting the Steam achievements. I really struggle with the snowboarding missions. Yep, and we have to do it again. I've done it on GameCube, I've done it on Steam. Now we do it again. is because there's two. There's Sonic's ones, which is the snowboarding, and then Tails, where you have to collect the flags down the final segment. So, yeah, we're gonna have fun with that. But, I've done it before. I can do it again. Who knows, maybe it'll be like Big the Cat, where I somehow just got better at it, and we just luck out. I don't know. Because we went through Big the Cat's missions fast. Ah, crap, I lost my shield. Oops. There we go. The flags were the worst. However, you've done it twice already, third time's the charm. True. It just sucks because you have to start from the very top of the snowboarding segment just for a chance to go all the way down at the bottom just to see if you get it. And if not, you gotta do it all over again. That's what bothered me. Like, if it spawned me right at that point, I wouldn't mind it. They almost pushed me off. How dare they? Okay, now we're good. Oh, come on. Alright, one more time with Metal Sonic, then we're done.
Select.
But again, we still need to do Metal Sonic again for the boss rush. For some reason, he also counts.
So, what stage do you want to play?
Just bums me out that Perfect Chaos isn't part of the boss rush. I would love to finish it on that note. I died. Man. The problem is, those are the only two missions in mission mode I remember struggling with. Everything else just seemed pretty simple. It was either like, dig here, or grab a balloon, or pick up this, something. I also remember the digging in Mystic Ruins, where they had the little signs showing off, or rather promoting, Sonic Advance 2 as well as Sonic X. There we go. God, I wish I knew how to do the skips in the stage. Yeah, snowboarding flags with one skiff. I love seeing those signs as a kid. It was pretty cool. Just stuff to look forward to. Ah, crap. I like to play it safe. It was so much fun seeing that stuff as a kid and to look forward to new stuff. I remember my brother and I first saw Shadow when they promoted Sonic Adventure 2. We were like, oh my god, who's that? New character. He looks so cool. And he's still cool. Oh, come on. Boy, I'm really glad we got that slow platform achievement first try. I would have been mad had I got fallen knocked off. can't see. I can see now. Ah, come on. Because for those who don't know with the retro achievements, there's two different things you can get. You can either have the gold badges or the blue badges. Gold means you did everything intentionally. No save states, no turbo, no whatever. You did it as intended as if it were on actual hardware. But blue means you did use save states. You did earn the achievement, but people forever know you did it not as intended. Seeing Shadow for the first time blew my mind. Also, Eva's defeated no more slow platforms. Yep. Oh my god. Why? I'll never forgive the internet for going through the whole phase of, oh my god, it's... Ow, the edge. Shadow, he's so edgy. No, he's so cool. Shut up. You don't get it. You're just a child. But now after this third Sonic movie, they now see the light, and now Shadow the Hedgehog costs like $8 if you try to buy the GameCube version. Oh my god, why does he not land square on it? Alright, we're done with metal. For now. Boom. Alright. Now it's time for mission mode. Oh my god.
Select. Select one.
Let's get him!
Tracker should update now. Hello? Hello! Welcome back. Shadow's now beloved. 2010s was so rough being a Sonic fan. It's nice Sonic to see cool again. It was hell during 2010. I hated it. And why hasn't the tracker updated? Do it. There we go. And it really pissed me off. I said it a million times when Game Grumps played Sonic Adventure and they just kept shitting on it. Rather, Aaron kept shitting on it. So people just then believe that this game was bad. I see now kids everywhere with Sonic again, probably because of the movies. Probably. I love you, Hamburger Man. Nature is healing. True. Alright, I remember that mission card. Now I don't remember where to pick up the others. There's one. Erase the teleport. Whoever confused me why Sega made Aaron a bastard for Sonic when he hates the game. Exactly, I don't freaking get it. Out of all the people. It was just hell. Now, I forget how many missions each person has. I know there's 60 total, but I forget how much each one. I don't want to count right now. Wow, guys, Sonic X, cool. Remember Chris? Hate that kid. Sonic X, everything was cool about the show, but I could easily live without Chris Thorndike and the rest of the characters. Once told my neighbor's kid I liked the Sonic and I would used to play Sonic when I was his age. I still play Sonic regardless of my age. He thought Sonic was a new franchise or something? Oh no. Kill that kid. Smite him. I still play it as well, just didn't want my neighbor to know. Yeah, what are my missions again? I already forget. Okay, we know the ability by the pool. I just gotta complete the stage and carry it. Alright, we gotta do Sonic Ball. Oh, here's one. Alright, well, we can do these. Xenopolis. Ugh, now I feel old calling Sonic a new franchise. I think that threw me off too. I remember, God, what was it? I think a VTuber was like, oh yeah, I love Sonic. I watched the cartoons. And they only knew of his existence from the cartoons and not the games. I love the storybook games. Kudos to you, man. I don't. Because I've beaten both Secret Rings and Black Knight, and boy, I did not like him one bit. I think it's mainly because of the control scheme and how slow they are. There we go. Because I will never forget this. I remember I was in middle school. And I was so bored. I would come home, I had no games to play after doing all my homework. Like, there was nothing I was in the mood for or playing. And I remember asking my mom, I was like, Mom, can we stop at Walmart so I can buy a new game? I want to play something. And she said, sure. I had enough money saved up. So then, it was during the Wii. There was 2 games on the shelves that really caught my eye. There was Wii Sports Resort and Sonic and the Black Knight, which were both at the same time. I could only pick one. And I picked Black Knight, and I regret that decision every day. I did get Wii Sports Resorts later, and boy, that was a lot of fun. But man, I beat Black Knight in 1 6-hour sitting as a kid. And I was like, ugh. Like, now I was just bored again. That's what really upset me. Oh boy, how do we get these medals? There we go. Okay, well now we need 100 rings. The gameplay is not that good. I have a lot of nostalgia for them. I played them when I was like 7. Nostalgia is one hell of a drug. And it happens to me too. I am also super biased. Black Knight is very short, but I could not stop replaying it. I remember trying to go through the fastest times of beating both Shadow, Knuckles, and Blaze. There we go. I think to... Actually, no, I don't want to go through this. I'd rather go through Emerald Coast. Oh man, 2010s were such a weird era for Sonic as well. I'm just like, even as a kid, I was like, man, are we gonna get Sonic Adventure 3? That was all I wanted. I still want it, but now I don't trust Sega to do it. You know what? I don't trust anyone to do it. It's mine. I'll gatekeep it forever. It was just Sonic Adventure 3 or Sonic Heroes 2. I want both of them. And I would say Shadow the Hedgehog 2, but we did already get Generations, which is kind of it. And it's just no guns, which saddens me. There we go. Nope, let me switch the camera. Alright, well, let me switch the camera. Played Black Knight for the first time last year, and it was terrible. Just kept pressing the Wii remote, hope for the best. Those games still have great settings and art. They're so beautifully neat compared to the Solar slot they release now. Yeah. Shadow Generations, though, was the best thing they've released since. Can I switch camera? Thank you. I do like the art, but man, it's just... I really didn't care for Lost World. I did 100% it, though. I've 100%ed forces, man. I 100% games just to say, yeah, I did. I have the right to formulate an opinion on this, but now I'm not in the mood to do stuff like that anymore. Unless I had a lot of money and time, then I'd still do it. But I think Sonic Boom was what really crushed my soul. Like, man, I don't want to buy this. And I didn't. I fully expected a friend of mine to get it. But he didn't want it either. So I just never played it. But I have it now via my PC through emulation. So we could stream that at one point. But not now. Now it's just Green Hill, which somehow looks worse with each new release. Yep. How, like, that needs to be studied. How in the hell did they make the first stage so annoying to play through again? How do you even do that? How do you fuck up Green Hill? Kirby games? Oh, fuck yeah, I'll gladly fight with you with the game for the 18th time. Green Hill, they make it worse. Do we keep those rings, or do I have to get rings throughout the overworld? Because I don't know where else to get it. No, I gotta get the rings out in the world somehow. And Frontiers, which is your next even for Sonic standards. I said it before, that game was peaks and valleys. The peaks being the boss fights, the valleys being the rest of the game. Like Sonic Frontiers. I enjoyed my fair share of it, but then afterwards I was... And the DLC made it worse. Like, how do you even do that? How does additional content make the game worse? I just wish the pop wasn't so bad. Like, you have this whole open world, but it's so bland to explore. I hated playing as Tails. That really put me to my knees. How do you fuck up Tails' gameplay? They had it perfected since Adventure. Same for Knuckles and Amy. But no. They just made it worse. How? And then what was worse about the DLC was the best part of the game, the boss fights, they made it worse because of the what was it called? The King's Mission? Like, the best parts of the game, they made it so stressful. Because you have to beat the 3 bosses in a row in a certain time limit. And it was strict as hell. And if you mess up a parry, that was it. Start over. I haven't played it, to be honest, but the presentation is so bad from the pop to the generic animations. I enjoyed it for what it was, but man, I would not play through it again. I 100%ed it, so I'm good. But man, $60? No. Where are the rest of the tickets? Here's one. Okay, here it is, 53. This is the one I was dreading. I'm not really interested. When it's on a good sale, I'll buy it and slap some mods. It has to be a really good sale to justify it. I'm saying like 90% off to justify it. Talent was the worst. It was nice to give us the game with the soundtrack and solving those boss fights. That's the thing. Music, still peak. Boss fights, peak. Everything else, no. And they really didn't fix the stages when you play as just like through the cyberspace stage. It was still janky as hell. I think what really annoyed me most. Oh, here's one. God, like Knuckles and Amy gameplay was bad, but boy, Sonic Superstars, bad, mediocre, not worth full price. Yeah, you can count that even if Sonic games bad the music peak. They'll never miss on the music. But I think they did with Superstars. That's what threw me off too. Stages were way too long. Other Sonic games, you're on a stage like 5 minutes minimum. Here, you're on a, like, I mean, 5 minutes maximum, but Superstars, you're on a stage 5 minutes minimum. They're so long. God, I remember this mission. I always remember stuck on where the last patch of grass is. Chronicles Struck Brotherhood does not apply. I already 100% in that game, so I'm good. Twice. Then we streamed it again. And that was still fun. But man, the ending sucks. They really just leave it on the cliffhanger and just call it a day. Here they are. There we go. Did you like it? Yeah, I liked it. I remember seeing all the TV ads as a kid. I'm like, oh, I want to play that. It's a fun RPG, but they definitely could. It could definitely do an overhaul. I would say that. And what was that mission from Tales? Floating island something? Get the flags from the floating islands. Oh. I think it means Windy Valley. God, the main problem is remembering where everything is for Tale. Like, where all the cards are. I know we haven't gone to the egg carrier yet, so that's one thing. I played as a kid, so I remember liking it, but haven't replayed. That was it, too. I remember I 100%ed it twice as a kid. And then when I streamed it, I'm like, man, I remember virtually nothing from this game except for, like, the final boss. But even when we streamed it, I still enjoyed it. I think people really hated it. I think that's the problem. People hate things because people tell them to hate things. They don't formulate an opinion for themselves. And that's why I would still 100% games, even if they're bad. I'm like, no, I want to say I saw this game to its fullest extent. I did every single thing, so I know what to. So I know I can form an opinion on this. 100% ukulele, dog shit, hated it. I've heard good things about the 2D platformer one, but I haven't played it. Sonic Superstars Frontiers, not worth it. Save your money. Horses, we all know the answer to that. I thought Chronicles was pretty good, just a shame about the ending of the art style. Pretty much, yeah. Oh crap, there was a thing right there, I just missed it. Sonic franchise is the biggest victim of that phenomenon. Pretty much. Crap, I hate these vague hints because I keep forgetting where they could be. I think all we can really do now is just pick up as many missions as we can. Alright, that sounds like the sewer for Casinopolis.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will
I think Sonic Superstars was like the last time where I was like, no, I'm tired of paying full price for bad games. There you are. Damn it. But if I had a lot of time and money, I'd probably still do it.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
At least Shadow Generation is good, and the movies are good. But I really need Sega Team to step up their game. Sure, there's a lot of cool fan projects out there, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot. But I feel like part of me is like, it's not the same. Oh, here's one. Hold on, I saw someone type about Sonic Riders. I love Riders. Riders is a huge victim of that. Truly one of the best racing games. I love it so much. I would love a remake of it. Hoping we get a rumored Sonic Heroes and remake announced at the Summer Games Fest. That was rumored, but I think that was like false. I don't know. I would kill for a Sonic Heroes remake. I would 100% it again. I love Neo Metal Sonic. Shit. I really hate how Sonic racing games now are just Mario Kart clones. I really hate that. It was so cool and unique because it's like you go from Sonic Drift, which are in cars, which is whatever. Then we had Sonic R, where it's all a foot race, and I love that a lot. But then you get riders where they're on hoverboards, and like, this makes so much sense aesthetically for Sonic. But now they're just in cars. It's just Mario Kart. When I have racing crossroads, but I think it'll be the same frantic games like Extreme Gears. Exactly. There is so much tech and styles with Extreme Gears. I love it a lot. I love Team Babylon. It's so good. But now it's just a kart racer. I never really cared from All-Star Racing or Transformed. I'm just not here. Like, man, if we can just get it remastered and online play, that'd be sick. I know there's Tournament Edition, which I do have. And it's pretty cool. Also, it's a great game, but however, hoverboards are the whole setting. It's great, such fit. It makes sense. I remember seeing that in like first grade and thought this was the coolest shit ever, and it still is the coolest shit ever. My brother and I were so excited, and it did not fail to deliver. It was peak. Then Zero Gravity came along, and I did stream that, and I'm like, man, it's kind of... It's there. It's okay. Then the Xbox Kinect version, which I never cared for. Sure, they now fixed it where you can play without the Kinect, but it's still the same boring game. There's the flag one. Ugh. I don't want to do that. We'll save the worst for last. Which I will regret. But on my own terms. Wow. Let's do Knuckles. You know what? Scratch that. Let's do big.
Select your character.
But man, if I can get Adventure DX, Adventure to Battle, Heroes, Riders, and Shadow Hedgehog on GameCube Online for Switch, I'd be happy. I like Zero Gravity as well, especially with the Gravitified mod, but not as good as the original. It's cool that the mod exists. But it's like, man. Like, there's no style to it. All you do when you jump off a ramp is just push the A button. And that's it. You don't do tricks or whatever. It's just, depending on how late you press the A button, that's just it. I know there's one mission here for big. Gameplay was very watered down. Exactly. I remember seeing it connect as a kid, and I was like, man, I only want this for Riders, but I'm glad I didn't get it. I was like, yeah, this game is peak. Let's water it down. Make it worse. God, why do they do that? In case they're paying attention to the wrong people. Exactly. I want... Pay attention to me! Because we all just go like, listen, here's $1 million of ideas that will make you rich. Nah, I don't want to do that. Alright, where the hell are the other tickets? Oh, here's one. God, I remember as a kid standing in front of a car just to see how many would pile up after it. And it goes on forever, too. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Find the flag hidden in the sea. Oh, we can do that. We all live the same life. Me and my sister would do the same thing with cars. It's so much fun.
Something's biting.
Like, that was just as a kid. I remember my brother and I would have Ocarina of Time, but we never played through the game. He would just go to Long Range and mess with the cuckoos, and that's it. Ah, what? Sir?
Something's biting.
Come on, you swam right at me. There you go.
I got a fish.
Poor cuckoos. That's all he would do. And it was still a fun time. Because as a kid, you don't know any better. You just want to play something, and you just want to mess around. But I remember even then, I was like, man, I actually want to play this game and see what I can do. But I know for a fact I would get lost. But I've already 100%ed Ocarina of Time twice. I remember I saw the Majora's Mask cartridge, and I'm like, can we play this? And my dad was like, no, it's too scary. And he's not wrong. As a kid, I'd probably be terrified. But I did 100% it eventually. And the 3DS remake, too, and that was a good one. Alright, what else does Big have? We did 8, 14, 22. We need 52 and 44 and 35. And 29 and 60. Majora's Mask is super terrifying, especially as a kid. The moon doesn't help. But also the fact that everything was on a time limit, I hated that as a kid, and I still hate it now. I was too scared to explore because I'm like, what do I do? Like, what happens if I mess up and run out of time on something? Well, then of course you get the Ocarina, like, oh, I can just go back. But thankfully the 3DS remake fixed it. You're like, oh, you can pick a somewhat specific time. Because instead of going all the way back to 6 a.m., you can choose between 6, noon, p.m., a.m., whatever you wanted. Aha. There's not one at the burger shop, is there? Nice, too big. Yeah, it's a good thing we're doing Bait the Cat now. It just moves too slow. Should be here. There you are. I still need to play 3DS Remix. I'm happy to hear they have better quality on my movers. They really do. I know some people would still prefer the originals, but you honestly cannot go wrong with either or. Hey.
Something's biting.
Come on, you. There you go.
I got a fish.
I know a good example with Ocarina of Time Remake is that you can map certain items from your inventory to a button. Because, for example, like with the water temple, you need to have to equip and unequip your iron boots off and on. So instead of having to pause, scroll, A, back, go. Oh, gotta take them off. Pause, scroll, A, back, go. It's just, oh, you can just map it to a button, so it's just instant off and on. Alright, is there one here? God, there's probably one in Big's house, and it's gonna take a while to walk there. Also, the Luigi's Mansion 3DS remake was also pretty cool. They have a cool way to fight the bosses so you can get the better portraits. They had an S rank mansion instead of an A rank. But Luigi's Mansion 2, ugh. I already said enough about that. To just make it free, it's just a shame it wasn't Switch release. I know, that's what they should have done. But instead they did for Luigi's Mansion 2, which is the worst one in my opinion. And we already streamed it with our legally acquired copy. And it was still as bad as I remembered. The third one was okay. I fairly enjoyed it. But I still love the first one. Speaking of, I still gotta set up the randomizer for Luigi's Mansion. That'd be a fun thing to do. Should probably check Ice Cap. I have a 32GB SD full of pirated GP and 3DS games on my 3DS. I still have yet to hack a 3DS. I've heard it's surprisingly easy to do. But I've rarely touched my 3DS since forever. I'm just so used to doing everything on my PC now. There's gotta be one here, right? No? What? God, I really gotta do mission mode more often, because I don't remember where most of these tickets are. He doesn't go out here, nor does he need to. I don't know why they changed the level design for Luigi 2 so much. It's so weird. It could have been good. And Luigi Mansion 1 is almost like Resident Evil. Exactly. It's one big mansion that you have to go through multiple run-throughs of just to see everything. But in 2, it's like 7 different mansions. And they're all short. They're all unique in their own way, but they're not captivating. I think all the different ghosts in 2 and 3 just really don't help. They're kind of bland and generic compared to the originals. I don't know why they simplify games for kids these days. Not just for kids, but also adults. There are so many people I've seen that just struggle to get through the basics of the game because they just straight up don't read. Also, if these guys are game when I was 4 years old, because we're smart. Everything is just now handed to people. I remember as a kid, I would buy a game. On the car ride home, I would open it up, read the manual. It's like, oh, I can play this. Here's a control scheme. I know what to do now. But now, people just want to mash through the tutorials and just expect to learn it right off the bat. They want to be good immediately. They want their immediate gratification. They don't want to learn. They just want to do. Reading the manual, finally someone gets it. I love staring at all the art. Get 3 lives. Oh, fuck. I forgot about this one. all the art, all the control screens. At the very end, there's a little notes section so you can write down notes about the game. Shit, I can't see. How am I not stepping on the button? Hello? Oh boy. I don't know where the flags are. I still love buying strategy guides as a kid. I still buy them now. Because I just love to stare at it. Oh god, where's the flags? Yeah. Still remember reading the Sonic Heroes manual and learning their ages. Ah yeah, Sonic was like, what, 15? Knuckles is 17 and Tails is like 8? That blew my mind. Yeah, another like world building something. Exactly. I think the game presents too much resistance these days, an iPad kid won't have the attention span to push through, they get frustrated. Exactly. They just want something to be done in like 6 seconds or less. And it really doesn't help with like Resident Evil 4 Remake or even 2 and 3. How some things are like spray painted yellow. Ah, break this, climb that, do this, do that. This is a breakable object. It's like, no. Oh, hey, here's a flag. Alright, now where are the others? Meanwhile, as a kid, I'm like, oh, I just want to break everything. And it worked. It was a viable strategy. Okay, nothing here. And also, you had to read the manual as a kid, or else you get stuck in a game. I remember there were so many points where it's like, I don't know what to do, or where do I go? And when you're stuck, that's it. Sorry. There was no internet. There was no way to look it up. You have to talk to your friend from school, like, hey, did you figure out how to do this or do that? No. You just have to learn. But now people can't get through that without thinking they're soft locked or something. Damn it, where's the flag? We only found one. Ruby and Sapphire needed the manual for the Braille for the Reggies. That's true. You had to learn Braille for that. It was so arbitrary, yet it was still fun. Where is that flag? Where I live, games didn't even come in my native language. I was able to finish them. True. That's actually kind of crazy. Hey, that's how some people learn a language. Oh my god, here's a second flag. Cool. I still have both Sonic Adventure DX and Heroes manual inside my room. Crap, I wish I knew where that third flag was. English is my second language, and beforehand I was able to finish games like Thousand Year Door. That's crazy, but that's super cool. I mean, there's games that exist nowadays where it's like, oh hey, this game is designed to teach you certain languages. But there's nothing... It's helpful, but also just diving headfirst into a game that you just can't read. Sometimes that's just another way to learn. Crap, wrong way. Whoops. Oh my god, this is so slow. Should we learn English? I need to find a game to teach me a new language like that. But of course, when you do it as a kid, it's much more impressionable. Okay, let's try this again. I thought about doing that again and start playing games in other languages. I thought of that too. I think that my problem is I don't know which game to do it with. Okay, at least the flags aren't randomized. I'm using Animal Crossing now with my Japanese in house, but definitely do not absorb it as much as I would have as a kid. That's the issue. It's hard to learn it as an adult. You can still pick up pieces and patterns, but still not fully. Oh my god, if the flag was right here, I could have gotten it. I'm so mad. Well, that was a time waster. Fun. Alright, what are we missing? 35, 44, and 60. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that they may be in the egg carrier. When you're a kid, you have much more time to play instances or lanes. That's true. Sure, ads exist nowadays, so you can do it on your phone, but it's also a self-motivator. You have to sit down and do it.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Even as though when I watch anime, I'm like, oh, I understand what this means. You can pick things up, but I still fail to learn grammar. Alright, hopefully we can find the rest of these. And Animal Crossing sounds so nice to play right now. But after New Horizons, it's just, eh. I think that's what people are waiting for, Miitopia now. Dang, no ticket in here, huh? I thought there'd be one. I still don't know how people can go play certain games that require, like, not require, but need your everyday attention. Tomodachi Life, yep, the sequel coming out. I never played the original. Purely because I was never in the mood to create a bunch of different Miis. Dang, nothing in it. Let's try Knuckles.
Select your character.
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah!
Whoa.
This is happy.
Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that, Konokuma. I used to play Genshin and Warframe and stopped because those size games became a second kind of job with the amount of daily tasks you have to do to keep up. That's for me with Monster Hunter, but I enjoy Monster Hunter. And it doesn't really require every day. But it is a game that requires grinding. And of course, when Gaia Crix comes out for the summer, we're definitely streaming that again. That's Casinopolis. Also Casinopolis. Doing my daily in Wilds just to get easy armor words. I'm so hyper like Gaia Crix, but too. He's been stuck in Try for so long. Well, I know he was in Generations, but it's still been so long. We're definitely going to get his weapon and armor sets.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Alright, let's do it. So what? Pirate Ship's Mass and Lion's Right Hand. There it is. Crap. Come on. Up I fell. Nope. Damn it. How do I get up there? Okay. Bum. Right now I just need a Monster Hunter, I need Tony Hawk 3 and 4 remake. Let me in. Nah, I saw the flag. Come on. Got it. You'll probably go to Mystic Ruins and grab what we can. Oh, here's one.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Boy, this camera does not want to be my friend. Come on. Damn, I don't want to do the snowboarding missions. We still need to complete Ice Cap as Tails without breaking more than 8 crystals. Yeah, this one I remember. All these we got cream and cheese. Sonic X. Sonic Mega Collection. I love the Mega Collection. Advance 2. And Pinball Party, which I've never played. So many good games coming out 3 weeks until Switch 2. I can't believe it. I'm glad I have mine pre-ordered. But I still want to get the micro SD card for storage. It's hard to get my hands on the ones I want. Because it's Switch 2, Tony Hawk 3 and 4 Remake, Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake. So many good stuff. Doom came out, but I'm in no rush for that at the moment. Nope, come on. Alright, we can get this one. But let's see if there's anything else in the Master Emerald Shrine. Hooters have been quite easy here in the UK, luckily, just waiting for payment to be taken by Nintendo. Oh yeah, Doom's out this Friday. Yeah, but I know you can get it early access if you get the deluxe edition now, or if you pre-order it. But I'm in no rush for that one. Got it. I'm glad I did pre-order, because I knew for a fact, despite people online already complaining about the prices and everything, I knew it was still going to be sold out. I provide early access such a scan to pay $10 to $20 and pay 3 days early. Like, if it's just that, then yeah, I can literally wait till the next day. Oh, hello. Now, what's the mission? Did we not pick up something else from Knuckles? Here it is. Relentless roads occur in a flaming canyon. What could be hidden in the area she's staring at? Oh, she's staring at. Well, now I've lost where she was. I don't know where I'm supposed to be digging. People complain and it's still sold out. I'm fine with the console price as well. Games not so much, but I'm still super excited for Mario Kart World. I'm very excited for Mario Kart World, but I am also not thrilled about the price.
This way.
Because already they were pushing it with $70 per game. Even on Steam, I'm like, $70. But 80? I know for a fact people are going to wait till Switch 2 emulation. Myself included. Let me read that description again. Hidden in the area she's staring at. There we go. Alright, just for the thrill of it, let's do the Ice Cap mission. Probably only have time to do it once. But let's see if we can get it first try, as Sonic. But god, it's crazy. We've had Mario Kart 8 for like 11 years.
Let's get him.
I've been dying for a new Mario Kart for so long. But so far, Double Dash is still my favorite. I think it got to the point where people just want Nintendo Kart. Like Smash Bros. Characters, but just Mario Kart. Just call it Nintendo Kart. I'd be okay with that. Because we already had Inklings and Link and Animal Crossing.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing.
We are so doing new Mario Kart. I hope we get Double Dash and GameCube Online. That'd be sick. Online with gameplay from other people. Because many people forget this. GameCube had LAN capabilities, and we need that again. I mean, Switch does have it, but not people use it. Oh my god, there was another ticket there this whole time, and I just blew past it. Okay, we can also get this one real quick. Are you kidding me? I died.
Ready?
Wrong way, Sonic. Okay, cool.
No.
How am I dying?
No.
How the fuck? I am genuinely perturbed. Cool.
No.
Okay. I need a ring. Problem is I don't know where to get one. There's not that many rings in the hub world. Return restarted. True.
No.
How the fuck? I don't think you can get in with Sonic. I could have sworn you could. I don't know. Fuck. I need a better slope. There we go. Done. Alright, we got time to do this once. Hopefully we get it first try. Fingers crossed you get it. Good luck. We'll see. Because I still have to play through the stage normally. Oh, come on, Sonic. Oops, hang on. There we go. God, I forgot how many times it took me to do it on Steam. I know some people can do the out-of-bounds jump and just barely touch it. But it's not the same. Because then you're just watching me free fall for like a solid minute just for a chance to see if I miss it or not. Oh my god. How did I miss that? Okay, hopefully that's not a premonition to what's about to come. Or you know, maybe just get the bad luck out of the way. Alright. All that snowboarding up to this point. We didn't get it. Fuck. It's over. Damn it. Well, we tried. I think what I might do Hmm. I still gotta figure out where the rest of these are. How do I collect 100 rings and go to the billboard? Oh, unfortunately, I have to end it here. I do have to work later.
Select your character.
But we made some good progress. We're 80% of the way done, but that final 20% is gonna be difficult. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, let me switch screens real quick. Okay, that's better. There we go. Uh, well, that's going to be for me today. There's going to be no stream tomorrow because I mentioned this earlier. I was lucky enough to get early access to go to Nintendo World in Orlando, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. Problem is, I work tonight. I have to work 1 to 10. So then after work, I have to go straight from work, drive an hour to Orlando, and then I can finally sleep. So it's going to be exhausting. Hopefully today goes by quick. So we should be back Monday, and we can hopefully do as much as we can with Adventure. Maybe I'll grab the rest of the mission tickets and then see, like, and just go from there instead of having to find them. We just do them. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, amazing time Nintendo World. I'm excited for it because I'll finally get to see my brother again after so long. It's been a while. It's just gonna be me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. We're all very excited. Hopefully everything goes well. We just get there safe and sound. We just all have a great time. But oh my god, I'm just gonna be tired after work. See you Monday. Thank you. The best feeling outing. It's gonna be fun. But for now, I have to work later today, and I'm not looking forward to it. But it's just tonight. But for now, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Shout out to the viewers and lurkers that have been help. Shouts to Bobo4561, Konokuma for the follows, as well as Tylenol 600 milligrams for stopping by saying hi. Good luck with work and safe travels. Thank you so much. Hope you all have a great weekend.